Roll call, we made it through. So did Humphrey. Name to TBC. Just checked City Mapper, which is in Lisbon, and it's only a 28-minute metro or train to the hotel, not Airbnb, hotel. It's time to get a nice proper hotel, a good clean bed and a clean shower, one that's not preferably a metre by metre square in the floor, followed next to a toilet. Just for the record, I only aim on doing one thing this entire trip, and that is getting on a tram. Not any particular tram, but there's one special tram that I want to get on. Okie dokie, a reprisal of the metro. We're going to grab the metro to our hotel, 2 lines, 2 stops, and then we are in bed. I'm joking, psych. We ain't going to bed. We're going to go explore, of course, silly Billy. I had you there, didn't I? I had you there. Me and Humphrey, I almost forgot his name. Me and Humphrey are going to hit the town of Lisbon. Finally, a green man I can trust with a countdown, and I'm not going to get hit by a single motorbike. Oh wow. I think this is the place. It wasn't my hotel. First street on the right, he said. So that's the place instead. No, no, no. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh wow. Okay, this is me.
I got some AC, I got a TV as well. I'm living in this hotel room. I've got lights on the walls. I've got more than 2 pillows. And this mattress. Right, bounce test. Here we go. It bounces. If I did that in Marrakesh, I would have had to gone straight to A&E. That mattress was just a pile of bricks with a bit of linen on top of it. It was not comfy at all. And yeah, I was so tired that you can tell I was that tired when I fell asleep instantly after hitting the bed. I'm a little bit tired now, actually. Yeah. So there's a restaurant just across the road from the hotel. We're going to do a quick Google, find out what the national dish for Portugal is, and see if I can just bag that one straight away. That'd be really good. Portuguese national dish. Ooh. It's called bacalhau. Bacalhau is Portugal's national dish, although saying national dish is a bit confusing as there isn't really just one recipe for bacalhau. Rumour has it there's there more than 365 different ways to cook bacalhau, and some people say that's even an underestimation. Cool, so it looks like, I mean, I'll put a picture up on now. I'm seeing 2 pictures. One looks like a steak, the other one looks like a sandwich with an egg on it. I don't know which one is which. I'm not even going to bother. Alright, I've got another one that just looks like chips and a bit of chicken. These are all just different things. Is it? Okay, Humphrey, I'm going to need you to stay here, buddy. Someone's got to man the fort whilst I'm gone. I'll catch up with you in a bit. Love you!
Goodbye, human. I love you and wish you all the best in your exploration in Lisbon. I will totally be here waiting for you upon your return. Bye.
Okay, turns out it's a fish restaurant, so I'm going to head up there. That looks like it has a lot of restaurants in it. in that direction. So let's go. Let the first climb commence. Oh, pack it in. Oh, you know what? Change of plan. Let's head towards the beach. So I had a quick look. A lot of the places nearby are closing or already closed. It is 11:30, granted, on a Friday night. The beach is quite far, a little bit too far for me to travel from this evening. However, I found a really good restaurant that is actually open later than midnight, so we're going to head there for some dinner. I'm really excited to try this food out. Luckily, I just got to the restaurant and ordered probably the best thing on the menu, a nice rustic burger and some chips.
If you want something to smile about, just say cheeseburger at McDonald's.
In McDonald's land, a McDonald's. In McDonald's land.
Jesus, I came at the right time to that high establishment restaurant. It was packed. It's like everyone knew it was the only place open in the entire city at this time. I got a great table as well. It was amazing. It was the best dining experience I've ever had. It may have not been the national dish, but it was close to it. And what an excellent meal to start off our trip to Lisbon. I'm going to probably just chill in bed for a little bit and then relax and then get a good early night's sleep for tram. Hey guys, so I'm in bed now. I've been basically lying here for the last hour just looking through my phone, and I've found and planned all the details I need now for the tram journey tomorrow. So we're going to go bright and early tomorrow morning to ride tram 28. Let's go. Good morning. It is a little bit later than I wanted it to be. It's 8 o'clock. I'm going to head over to the tram station now and see if it's fucking busy or not, if it's packed. I hope it's not, but I mean, there's already a few tourists out now, so I'm worried that there might be. So we're going to jump on the other side of the track, the other side of the line that we got on to get here yesterday. One stop to Martinmons. Pronunciation, you'll have to see it. Also, one thing as well, I left my hair gel in Marrakesh, so I'm rocking Fluffy Boy today. This is a good sign. That tram just gone, that's the one we want. I'm not upset because there are regular services, there are 6 every hour, that's what the website's told me, and there were window seats free on that tram too. Very exciting. Hopefully the line is not crazy. It's just a short walk. Look at this. I don't want to alarm you, but we found the stop. You tell me if there's a line. You tell me if it's busy. It ain't busy. Oh boy, I was spoken to the driver, she said wait here. You can board over here. Exciting times, I'm really happy, I'm looking forward to this. Maybe it's just really quiet in the off season, who knows? I made a mistake, it's here, but this is the tram stop. You can tell by the tram lines. that was the tram ride. Pretty good. But this is what I'm talking about the line. It goes all the way. That's like a 20-minute line to get a good seat anyway. So we definitely picked a good time to come. I'm glad that I didn't just waff off until later on in the day. Tram review, it was pretty cool. It's a novelty really. It was good. It was a good experience. I feel like if you're going to get it from the start, from this stop, you need to sit on the two-seaters because all the attractions are on the left-hand side, and I was on the right, so I had to wait to come back just so I could see it all. But it was really good. It took about an hour and a half, I'd say, to do there and back. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I'm hungry actually, so change of plan. I'm gonna go back to the station near my hotel, grab my bag, get some food, then do the elevator. My flight's at 5 o'clock tonight to Malta, where we end the trip. It's been a journey, wow.
Let me start.
So I think it's time for the Lisbon fun facts, and it was a pretty interesting one. So in the city of Lisbon, they actually encourage graffiti, not like the little crappy El Bardo you see, in Simpsons and stuff like that, but they actually have their own ministry of urban art, where they actually hire out graffiti artists to do murals and other sort of graffiti works across the city. Obviously they're not allowed to touch historical and listed sites or buildings, otherwise the rest is just free open space for whoever and whatever you want to make, as long as it's good. Another interesting fun fact, the bridge that I'm currently on and the elevator I'm about to get on was actually made and designed by one of the students of the man who made the Eiffel Tower. Pretty interesting, isn't it? I mean, just look at the view here. You can see the whole entire city just from up here. It's incredible, honestly. And if I didn't mention earlier, the travel pass that you purchase from the metro station, it's included in this elevator. So we're going to try and get it. I don't know how long the line is, but we'll figure it out. So I went down the elevator, but I didn't get to go up to the viewing platform, and I've just been brought down, and the line is really, really long to go up. To be honest, I've ridden it. Maybe I haven't gone up to the viewing deck, but the view from that platform I showed you earlier was just a couple of feet below the viewing platform, so I think I'm fine. And I rode the elevator, so at least I can say I had ridden it. Let's go head to the coast. One thing we haven't seen yet on our trip here is the sea. We are currently at the Praça de Comércio, if I'm pronouncing that right. So interesting enough, back in like the 17th century there was an earthquake in Portugal and Lisbon, and it killed essentially a third of the population and damaged loads of historical buildings. Do you mind? I'm trying to vlog, really. Having sirens is great and all, but can we just turn them off when I'm vlogging? Sorry guys. It's an ambulance. I'm sure that person needing the ambulance would feel pretty guilty when they know that I'm trying to vlog. Thank you. Yeah, it was an earthquake that killed a third of the population and basically ruined most of the historical buildings in the city, this place being one of them. So this is a famous harbour point in Lisbon, and it's now currently used as a square. So this area basically now is used as a municipal location for a lot of the state services, such as transport, I believe. I'm reading off my phone right now. Financial, international administration, agriculture, and maritime affairs. That's cool. Here behind me is the Golden Gate Bridge. I'm only joking, I don't know the name, but it looks like the Golden Gate Bridge. There is a lot of fog, but it is there, it is there. Maybe it's one of those things you just can't really see on the camera, but in person it's definitely there. I can reassure you that bridge is there. I'm not just making this up. We're out here by the beach. I mean, I wouldn't call it much of a beach, it's like a couple of feet of sand and then some pebbles and rocks. But we're out here. Interestingly enough, this body of water here, I mean, technically it's a cove almost, so it goes all the way around and then it comes back to about here, just down there, and then out beyond that reach there is the Atlantic Ocean. There we go. I've touched the Atlantic Ocean in Lisbon. It's a bit miserable, looks a bit grey and horrible, but I reassure you, it is an ocean. It's a large body of water that connects to the ocean. Yay, I guess. I'm just being a little bit nosy, having a look around. I see a large gathering of people there, possibly fellow friends and relatives of the Tourist Foundation. I think they're actually queuing to board a ferry that I imagine will probably take them to the other side over there. Okay. I got a wet bum from sitting on that rock. I hope you're happy, rock. There we go. To switch up our style of transport, we've jumped on a tram, we've done a bit of walking. It is now time to ditch the rails, the wires, and ride on some wheels. Not bicycle wheels, something better. We're heading to the Cathedral of Lisbon, which is over that way. But the reason why I've stopped here on this cycle path with the whip, it was going like 25 kilometers an hour, by the way, it's rapid. Look at this! It's a boat! It's a cruise boat! That was really good. That was only like €5 for like a 20-minute journey. There was the whip. See you later. We're back where we started, but I mean, I went down there for about 10 minutes, and there's nothing down that way. You got all the nice attractions on the hillside, but there's nothing down. I think it's just the port, and it won't let me ride further down there. This is a no ride zone, which means as soon as you enter a certain area, it stops the scooter. So I was thinking, you know what? I'll fog it off. Let's go get some food. Off the scooter, I'm now in search for two things: bacalhau and a custard tart. The two national dishes and the treats of Portugal. I just need to find a decent restaurant. I'm going to try and head further out the touristy bit, because I've looked at a couple of prices and it's just daylight robbery. I wouldn't even pay that in London. It's like £28 for a meal. It's like, no, I'm good, thanks. So let's find me some custard tarts. just hit the jackpot. I found a place that sells both of them. We've got Pastel de Bacalhau, which is just here, and then we've got the custard tart just here. Bingo! Tuna. Good. Up next is the pork one. It's like spiced pork. Really good as well. This leaves us with the chicken. That's not chicken. That's definitely fish. So I've just checked into my flight. I'm just chilling in here in Rossio Square. And I've got 2 hours to kill, so I'm going to try and find something to do in 2 hours before we head to the airport. We're going to Terminal 2, getting a flight at 5:45 to Malta, where our trip will end. I've reinvented the way that Humphrey's travelling. He's no longer on my shoulder, but he's just tucked in over there. He's a lot more safer, which means when I take my bag off, he won't fall on the floor, as it's happened 3 times already and I almost lost him twice. Sorry, Humphrey. I wish they had this in every single city, because this would be a lifesaver. I don't even need to get steps in today because I can ride up the escalator. Look at all these corrupt stairs. Yeah. I mean, if you're going back down though, ooh, hopefully I don't have to come back down this way. I wonder how many drunk people have just been total wiped out on these escalators, because they're dangerous. Like, if you fall, you're falling. Like, there's nothing stopping. Unfortunately, they haven't installed an escalator on every single set of stairs. Looks like I'm having to be active today. Thanks, Lisbon. So I stopped following City Mapper a while ago. I've just been following these signs everywhere. This says Castello, which I'm assuming is castle. I'm hoping it's pointing me towards the castle and not some sick joke to make someone walk up at a ridiculous amount of stairs to get nowhere near. That would be funny, to be honest. I would do that. There's another sign. It's like a breadcrumb trail. I wonder if we're getting close. After about 1 million steps, 20 minutes and 0 escalator rides, we've made it to the castle. It looks really cool. My picturesque view sensors are tingling. I have a good feeling that this is going to be a very good view over this wall here. Let's have a look. But look at this. Imagine you were just living. There's like houses just here. Imagine this is your gaff and you're just living next to the castle and you've got an amazing view like this. At this point that I decided to change my camera setting to slow-mo. Unfortunately, I forgot to change it, and henceforth
all the footage from this point onwards was shot in slow motion, with obviously no audio and no context. So basically it all went in the bin, and I made my way back to the airport via the metro from the castle. So we'll just, with the magic of editing, cut to the airport. You didn't really miss much, so don't worry, guys. But that brings us nicely to the close of episode 4, 5 countries in 5 days. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all the fancy stuff. I'll see you in our final episode of the series in Malta. I really hope you enjoyed it, guys, and catch you next time. Bye-bye!
Humphrey, I'm home. Where the fuck is Humphrey gone? Are you my biggest fan?